Now, having an imaginary friend is a rite of passage for many kids, and it seems it's not just good for kids, it's a relationship expert says that having one between you and your partner could actually help save a relationship. She said using this imaginary person as a scapegoat for things that you would normally blame your partner for could avoid rows. I quite like this idea. It's like somebody, like, you know, wasn't me, it must have been them.
Yeah, I didn't think about it before, but after talking about it, I know now Mark has already got one. He just hasn't named them and he hasn't actually said that they exist, because I'm telling you, every time something goes wrong in our house, something gets broken, and that's a lot of things, or something gets eaten that's not supposed to be eaten, like a whole packet of biscuits that I was looking forward to, I go to Mark, I go, "Where's them biscuits gone?" He goes, automatic response, "I don't know, it wasn't me, I ain't touched them." I'm like, well, so who has then? Who is it? It's nobody else in this house, right? So it's everything, it doesn't take the blame. But then I remembered he used to have another friend, right? And he kept disappearing, and then I thought, oh, I'll never look at his phone. I'll look at his phone, and there's Kirsty, right? Kirsty.
Kirsty?
Kirsty.
Oh.
I'm like, who's Kirsty? He was like, wouldn't you like to know? So he kind of created this imaginary friend, Kirsty,
yeah.
And every time he disappeared, I'd be like, "Where are you? You're with Kirsty, aren't you?" And it just became this kind of comedy thing. And then we met this girl.
How do you know he wasn't actually with Kirsty?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
No. Well, I don't think he was. I don't think so.
Saying, Carol.
Who was she? An imaginary friend.
Are you mad?
No.
Sure.
No, it was an imaginary friend.
Great excuse.
Any guy is out there and goes, "No, I've got an imaginary friend on my phone." I'll go, "Yeah, mate,
No, it
wasn't.
It wasn't. That was somebody else. But it was like he would like to try and make me jealous.
Oh, I see.
So it was like imaginary Kirsty that he used to disappear, and I'd be like, "Oh, he's with Kirsty again." But it just became like a giant joke. And then we met someone who was actually called Kirsty, and Mark tried to tell him this story, a bit like I did to you just now. And they just went, "He's mad. What's the matter with him?"
I'm slightly concerned for you now.
My sister had an imaginary friend. Yeah, genuinely growing up, Bernie.
Yeah.
And my mum used to have to set a place at the table.
Really?
Yeah, so 10 of us around a table. It was actually 11 with Bernie's imaginary friend.
Far.
And did you all...
It's only little. I don't really remember, because I was 5 years younger than Bernie, and I know it was when she was very young, but I remember my sisters always saying, God, even now they go, "Remember Bernie's imaginary friend?" I think she had a name, but I can't remember it. But, yeah, it was always, you know, if she was sitting down and someone would go to sit next to her, she'd go, "No, that's for..."
And you all just went... They all went along with it?
Yeah, she made her happy.
Oh, that's terrible. That's cruel. That's deluding a child into thinking it's
says
more
the man
popular
that's
than
got
it is.
Kirsty on his phone.
No, but he did have a real friend. Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
says the woman who
confusing.
believed that.